What's up, you guys? Welcome to another video. I was just checking out my zit. I feel like I used to get a zit on the tip of my nose, like at least once a year, and I haven't had one in a really long time, but it looks like there's one coming back. Today is January 2nd, 2022. So happy New Year, welcome to the new year. Today, it's Sunday. It's a rest day. Today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build this fucking IKEA shelf that I have, but I don't have the screwdriver here at this apartment, so I gotta go back to the old one and go grab it from Jensen. What else? I wrote down what I wanted to vlog today. One sec. What did I write there? Okay, IKEA shelf, clean the apartment, meal prep, goal setting for 2022, and then goal review from 2021. So I wrote down like my goals from 2021, obviously last year. So I want to review those goals, go over them, see if I hit them, and then goal setting for 2022, obviously for the new year. All right, I'm just making breakfast right now, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the video and go from there. All right, guys, I just realized I haven't given an update with the apartment yet. So obviously I've gotten a lot of stuff in here now. So let's start from the beginning at, well, like the front door, and then see what's new. Bathroom, what's new in the bathroom? The rug is still there. I put one of those fuzzy rugs in here. I got a scale, and obviously just threw all my shit down here. So bathroom, pretty well set. I don't think I'm missing anything. This shower curtain is super fucking annoying, so I might get a new one eventually. But for now, it'll do. Kitchen, like nothing really to really show here in the kitchen. But obviously the living room is now like a living room. You know, got the couch, table here. This is honestly pretty annoying. I think I'm gonna get rid of this eventually because it's been here and I haven't even used it yet. I have the whole desk set up, right? Check out the nice chair that I got from Costco. It's like a gaming chair, super, super comfy. And then obviously the nice setup. And then the bedroom, still don't have a bed frame. So no bed frame, but you know, got sheets, pillows, my little dresser here. And then all my clothes in my closet. I pretty much have all my essentials. I'm pretty much like all good to go, all set. I just need a damn bed frame because obviously I don't want to be sleeping on the floor for very long. But yeah, that's the update of the apartment. Got all my stuff. We're looking good. We're looking good. Actually, I just realized the one thing I'm still missing is a full-length mirror. The other one I had before stayed at the old apartment, but for my gym selfies and my OOTGs, I'm gonna need to get a full-length mirror. Because right now, I've been taking it in the bathroom mirror. I'll show you how I've been taking the photos. Oh, shit. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that this is how I've been taking the photos. So if you aren't following me on Instagram, make sure to go ahead and follow me on Instagram. This is how I've been taking my selfies. So climb up on the vanity. So I'm standing on the sink. Vanity, right? It's called vanity. And essentially I just turn this way, zoom out a little bit, and then zoom back in because that's too far out. And boom, there you go. That's how I've been getting my full outfit selfies. All right, so I am on the hunt for my hair product right now. I don't know why, it's always been a challenge for me to find the hair product that I do use. It's not even like it's like an expensive product or anything. It's just, it's always difficult for me to find, and I've only ever been able to find it at Shoppers Drug Mart. And I went to 2 different stores just now, 2 different Shoppers Drug Marts, and neither of them had it. So I am going to a 3rd one right now. Hopefully they have it. It's so annoying. It's gotten to the point where whenever I do go to buy it and I find it, I buy whatever they have at the store because it's just always hard for me to find it. So I'm on my way to my third store right now. Hopefully this one has it. And if they do have it, I'm buying multiple of the product. They don't have it. They don't have it. Okay, I feel like they either discontinued this thing or product issues. I feel like even when I went to IKEA the other day to go buy some furniture, they had like nothing in stock. So I'm assuming there's some supply chain issues with everything, but I'm going to get a haircut tomorrow. So maybe I'll just buy some product at the barbershop tomorrow, because this is annoying. I've gone to 3 different places and I have to pee super bad and I'm hungry and I just kind of want to go home now. So I give up. So I might have not have been able to find my hair product, but I did find my trusty mini screwdriver. So I'm gonna be putting together this IKEA shelf in a second here. But first I'm eating English muffin with almond butter. English muffins are like the best. They're like fucking so good. Anyways, I'm gonna put together this shelf right now. It's probably not gonna be very exciting watching me do that, so I'm just gonna do a little cutscene. I was gonna say time lapse, but I don't wanna do a time lapse. Cutscene to me having completed the shelf. All right, check it out, all done. It's like this tall shelf thing. I think I'm gonna put it like right here next to the desk. Probably put, so I have the 2 cameras just sitting there, so I'll probably put the cameras on here. But yeah, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be, but I like it. I'm cool with it. All right, guys, let's go ahead, let's sit down and let's review our 2021 goals. So last year for 2021, I made like a vision board. I made a vision board in the house that we were living in, and then I had to take apart the vision board because we moved to Vancouver. So I took apart the vision board, but I put all of the things I put on the vision board in like my journal here. I haven't looked at these since we moved, actually. So I haven't looked at these things since, how long ago was that now? Since June. So it's January. I haven't looked at my 2021 goals since June. Let's take a look here. Let's dive into it. So these were my goals for 2021. Let's see if we hit them. First thing that was on there was 100 clients. So I did hit 100 clients this year. I think it was a little over 100. So that first goal was done and dusted. I just had a picture of a gym on there. So it's always kind of been a goal of mine to own a gym, open a gym. This was more of something just to kind of like fill on my vision board, but I think eventually, you know, I do really want to own a gym one day. Not really for like business purposes or anything like that, but just because it's something I really want. It would be more of like a fun project for myself. So to own a gym, to have a sick gym, a sick environment for people to just come and lift and exercise and just have a good time. So this is probably going to be something that's going to be a long-term goal of mine, is to own a gym one day. 5,000 IG followers, so 5,000 followers on Instagram. I didn't hit that. I'm currently at a little over 3,000 right now, so almost at 3,100, but this is still a goal of mine. So for 2022, it is my goal to hit 5,000 followers by the end of 2022. I've actually gained a lot of followers in the last week. I've actually gained a lot. I am if I stay on this current rate, then I will be projected to go over 5,000 followers. But for right now, 5,000 to 6,000. So that basically be doubling how many followers I have. I think that would be awesome. So continue on the goal for 5,000 followers on Instagram in 2022. Next one. $10,000 a month consistently, right? So making $10,000 a month consistently, that was kind of like that number that I had in mind. It was kind of like hitting that number would be like, I made it, you know, I made it. So I did hit this goal, been consistently making $10,000 a month consistently and over. So that goal was done and dusted. This was just like a little motivational thing. You only fail when you stop trying. So that is a life lesson for everyone. You only fail when you stop trying, whether it be in business, whether it be in weight loss, whether it be in anything. There's no way you can fail. The only way you fail is if you quit. The only way you fail is if you stop trying. So that is a life lesson for anyone who needs to see that. So keep that in mind for 2022. I'm actually gonna put that up on the wall somewhere because I really like that one. Okay, next one. Kaizen. So Kaizen was, Kaizen Fitness. That was kind of the fitness brand name that I had kind of made for myself before joining DIY Body. And
So Kaizen's kind of been a thing with me for a really long time, because when I worked at Cactus Club, it was like one of their core values, Kaizen. And it just means constant improvement, right? Continuously improving, continuously getting better. And it's something that's always kind of resonated with me, and it's always something that has always been on the forefront of my mind, and always something that I have always just kept true to me, is just continuously getting better, continuously improving in anything I do. So Kaizen, that's it's not really a goal for 2021, but that's something that's going to continue to stay with me. This is just like a fitness pyramid thing that I had on there. Doesn't really pertain to goals. I wrote down here, $15,000 a month scares me. Looking at this now, I wrote it down because I wrote down scares me, because that is obviously a lot of money, right? Being able to make $15,000 a month is a lot of money. That's not anything I've ever really experienced in my life. This is a goal that, you know, this was kind of like my stretch goal, right? My main goal was hit like that $10,000 a month consistently. And then if I could hit $15,000 a month consistently, then, you know, that was awesome, right? And, you know, I hit this goal. $15,000 has kind of been pretty consistent, right? So we nailed this goal. And it's always kind of weird talking about money. I don't know why it's so taboo, but I don't really care if it offends you that I'm talking about money and how much money I've made, then, you know, I think that says more about you and your money mindset than it says about me. So that is a goal that I have hit in 2021, and I'm fucking proud to say that. So 2021 Men's Physique overall winner, my name, BC Cup, May 22nd. So this was my first initial show that I was gonna do in May, obviously. The show got canceled because of the pandemic, but, you know, I continued to, I actually took a long break that summer in terms of like health and fitness. Like I wasn't really on my shit with my fitness. But, you know, if you've been following me, you know that I did a show in October. I didn't place how I wanted to. I came top 5 in all of my classes. Obviously, I didn't win. I think I came 4th. I came 4th in 2 of them, and then 5th in the other one. So, you know, not a first place finish that I had wanted to, but I do plan on competing again in 2022, probably same time as last time. So probably a show in October/fall sometime. I really wanna take a year to really grow and really put on some good size and just really come in diced and shredded for the next show. So I didn't achieve that goal in 2021, but that's okay. Changing lives. So this is obviously something that I've wanted to do ever since I got into fitness and coaching, right? You know, I want to change people's lives for the better. I want to help people in terms of their health and their fitness, and just make them be able to help change their life the way that fitness changed my life. And I want to be able to, you know, touch as many people as I can while I'm alive with health and fitness, and hopefully being able to impact them positively, right? So this is obviously something that's going to be with me for probably the rest of my life. It's going to be a goal of mine for as long as I'm alive, right? Debt free. So at the time that I had made my vision board, I wasn't in a ton of debt. You know, I've never taken out student loans. I'm actually very blessed to have never taken out student loans, but I was in a little bit of debt at the time that I made this. I was able to pay it off. So I am currently debt free. I do have credit card bills to pay off, but in the grand scheme of things, when people think of like debt, like loans and stuff like that, I am free of that stuff. So I'm very happy to be debt free. Next, I have a picture of Ryan Terry. So Ryan Terry is a men's physique athlete, and I just really fucking like his physique. I think he represents men's physique. He really embodies the shape, the muscularity, the size, and everything. If you're familiar with men's physique at all and competitions and competing, you would know that men's physique, the size of these guys are getting out of hand. They're getting huge. And Ryan Terry has always kind of been that guy that never really got that big. And I think he's always been a really good representative of the class of men's physique. So I really enjoy his body. This was a fail. 100 podcast episodes. So again, at the time I started a podcast, which was a lot of fun. The struggle that I had with I didn't hit this, by the way. The struggle that I had with a podcast was that I was just talking to myself, kind of like how I'm doing here. But with the podcast, I felt like I was very forced to entertain / broadcast / provide some sort of insight into something, where I don't think that I'm very good with that type of stuff, right? I'm not very good with, like I can teach things, I can explain things, but I didn't enjoy explaining things and just kind of, it's kind of hard for me to explain right now, but like what I mean right now, like the fact that I can't explain and express my struggles with the podcast and just podcasting by myself was the reason why I probably didn't enjoy it, right? Because I had troubles articulating my thoughts, I had troubles explaining things and expressing things, and it may not have felt like that while I was recording the podcast. And if you go back and listen to some of those episodes, you may find that it wasn't that bad. But in 2022, I do plan on podcasting again. Yeah, next week, actually next Wednesday, I'll be recording the first episode of the new podcast. I'm not gonna give away too much. I am going to be involved with a few other people doing the podcast. So that's another thing that I'm going to look forward to in 2022. I may not hit 100 podcast episodes because, with other people being involved and schedules and whatnot, it may not be as easy to just pump out that many episodes. If you think about it, if you pump out an episode a week, one podcast a week, that's only 52 in a year, right? If you get to a point where you're pumping out 2 a week, then that's 104 episodes a year, right? So this was a pretty far-fetched goal of mine. I think I had 100 podcast episodes. I honestly don't remember how many episodes I even did on my own. I think I did like 5 or 6. At the time I was like, I'm gonna do one every single day. So if I had done one every single day, it's 365 in the year, which is fucking bananas for me. With these goals, it was all I can't remember the format that I did. I think the goals that I wanted to set were health, wealth, relationships, and something else. I can't remember now. In terms of my health, I don't want to say that I'm the healthiest person alive. I do live a pretty healthy life, to be honest, but I think if there's anything that I can be better at in terms of my health would be my mobility, my flexibility, getting back into recovery work for myself. I'm very bad for stretching. Everything in my body is constantly tight. I need to go for massages. I need to really look after my body. So 2022, that's going to be my health goal, is to just really look after my recovery, my mobility, my health, start stretching, and just think of longevity, because the more and more I push this stuff back, the worse it's gonna get further down the road. So that's health. For wealth, so I guess in terms of business, I'm gonna start talking about money, so if this triggers you, sorry, not sorry. With business, with money, I think, I wanna hit 200,000 this year. So obviously I didn't hit 200,000 this year, but I think realistically, if I could hit $200,000 in the year of 2022 in revenue, I think, with what I want to achieve, I think in total I can do more than that if I continue to push content out, if I continue to continue with the podcast, continue with TikTok, continue with Instagram, trying to land sponsorship deals, trying to land brand deals with social media and stuff like that, on top of coaching and everything, right? There's so many different ways that you can build your business and build streams of revenue. The goal for 2022 is to hit $200,000 in the year. I think that'll be the main goal. I think I can do more than that. I know I can do more than that. It's just a matter of how I'm going to get there is unsure right now, as I don't know how I'm gonna get there, but I know that I can get there. I really want to get really big into investing this year. I started dabbling with investments a little bit in 2021 on the latter end of 2021. Crypto, stocks, investments, right? Just really capitalizing on investments and whatnot, right? So that's going to be a big goal of mine in 2022. I want to eventually buy some property. I don't know if I want to buy property here in British Columbia or in Alberta, but that's going to be a long-term goal of mine. And yeah, that's kind of the wealth goal for 2022. Health, wealth, relationships. So I guess I can address this now. Obviously Jensen and I are separated. I'm in a new apartment. She's in her apartment. There was nothing that like went wrong per se. We weren't fighting or anything. I think just the last little bit we were in a weird kind of limbo for a while. And then we addressed the issue, we addressed how we were feeling, and then we continued to stay in a weird little limbo for a bit, and we were like, things aren't gonna really change, or nothing's gonna really happen unless we like take action and do something about it, right? So, we decided to, go our separate ways. It's not like we're completely exiling each other out of our lives. Still seeing each other like on a day-to-day basis because we're going to the gym together. So I pick her up, we go to the gym together and work out. We came out here with each other, so we don't really know anyone out here. So we're still kind of each other's only friends out here, kind of. I mean, we got Noli out here, Shane and Colleen are out here too, right? Jake and James. So we have a few friends out here. We all have our own schedules, right? We all have our own things going on. Jensen and I kind of have similar schedules. So we're still seeing each other almost every single day. But yeah, no, we're technically separated. So I think in 2022, in terms of relationships, I really just want to, really, it sounds so cheesy and cliche, but really just focus on myself, man. Like really understand who I am, just, again, it sounds so cliche and cheesy saying this stuff, but just really understand who the fuck I am. I think over the last, so I came to this realization the other day. I moved out of my parents' house when I was 19 years old. And for the last however many years, I've been like, I'm independent. I've always had this thought, I'm independent. I've always, I've been on my own for so long. Like I moved out super early, whatever, I can take care of myself. But then I look back on the last few years and I've never actually been alone. I've been with Jensen for the last 3.5 years. I've been in other serious relationships. I've had roommates, right? I've never actually been on my own. And this is the first time I'm actually going to be alone, like literally by myself. And I think this is going to be really good for me. I think this is going to be really good for my personal and mental growth. It's a really good opportunity for me to just fucking sit in my own thoughts and understand who I am and just be hyper aware of my actions, my behaviors, my thoughts, right? Again, I've said this 3 different times now, but it just sounds so corny talking about it and saying it out loud, but it's true. It's how I feel. I think it's going to be really good for me to just, again, really just sit with myself and understand who I am and just be alone, because I think there's benefit to that. So that, I guess, are my relationship goals for 2022. I think I'm just gonna wrap the video up here. I still have some meal prep I gotta do and just kind of relax tonight. I'm just gonna wrap it up here. So if you've made it to if you've made it to this point in the video, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like the video if you liked it. Make sure to leave a comment if you got anything to say, positive or negative. If it's negative, suck my ass. If it's positive, I appreciate you. But comment anyways. But yeah, have a good rest of your day. Peace out, and we'll see you in the next video. Also, by the way, I just realized I haven't posted any fitness content in any of my videos in the last 3 videos. So next video is actually going to be a full workout. Not sure which workout I'm gonna film yet, but it'll be a full workout. So the next video will actually be fitness related, kinda, probably. All right, peace.